Hello. I am in Ongatarongai and I thought, why not speak to you about real estate? And I'm going to talk to you about what you need to be on the lookout for when you're thinking about renting houses. And I'm saying so because Ongatarongai has very buzzing real estate scene. You're not talking about apartments, mansions, townhouses, you name it. All these are buzzing, and I thought it is important to talk about what to consider when you are thinking about renting real estate. You are all much welcomed to the Money Daily YouTube channel. My name is Afagza Sifuna. And by the way, if you're new here, consider subscribing to this channel, and also while you add it, drop a like on this video. Let's continue talking about real estate. As you can see, all these houses look beautiful, and of course we also have apartments. So what do you need to know or to consider when renting a house? The very first thing you need to consider is location. Location is very critical. As you can see, we have very many houses in this place. Some of them are still under construction, which is awesome. But location is very important. When I talk about location, it is what is gonna inform how you move, how you live, and so forth. Just to give you an example, in case you choose a location which is far away from your workplace, it's gonna be hectic for you to be going to and from work. Also, if you choose a location which is much interior and maybe doesn't have good access roads, whether it is tarmac road or even maram roads, like for example roads like these, you're gonna have an uphill task when it becomes rainy. So consider your locations very well, and then you're gonna be in a position to access the house you've rented much with ease. But if you gamble on location, chances are you're gonna really suffer because it's gonna interfere with entire aspects of your life, whether it is work life or even ease of accessing your home. That's the first thing you need to consider. And then the second thing you want to consider is security of a given area. Are you moving to a secure place, or are you, for example, gambling with regards to security? Security is paramount because it's going to inform how you pursue anything else in life. So be on the lookout. Don't gamble on security, because if you gamble on security, chances are you're going to be risking your life and your health. Choose a secure place and then you're going to be okay. And then the third thing, which actually is even behind me, which you need to consider, is amenities. In essence, things like schools, things like churches, things like accessing shopping malls, and so forth. This so because amenities like, for example, schools, churches are very critical in assisting you lead a good daily life. So if you go to a place, for example, which is far away from key amenities, you're going to find it hard to lead normal life. Choose a good location which has good amenities or even access to, for example, shopping centers, churches, schools, you name it. That is the third thing you need to consider when thinking about where to move to or rent a house. And then guys, the fourth thing you don't consider is family size. In essence, family size and the kind of work you're doing, whether remote or even physical work, is actually going to dictate the number of rooms of a particular house you're going to take. Whether an apartment, mansion, you name it. Your family size is going to dictate the number of bedrooms you're going to take, and also it has an impact on pricing. In other words, the amount you're going to be paying for rent. So consider family size before you settle on any given size of apartment, because also you don't want to get a building or a house and then start moving immediately to other areas. Okay? And then the fifth and last thing you want to consider is the kind of management of a building. Is it managed by the owner, or does it, for example, have agents? We have all seen all these have different repercussions. Those managed by owners and also those managed by agents have different consequences. You could, for example, negotiate with an owner, but chances are you won't be negotiating with a property manager in form of an agent. So consider these before moving to any building. What do you think about this? Is there something I've forgotten? If there's any, drop a comment down below in the comment section. Let's continue discussing there. But I thought I'd like to share these 5 things which you need to consider when you're thinking about renting a house in any particular city or place out there. Cheers. Look forward to share with you other ideas next time. Bye bye, and you all take care.